So the Indiana Pacers defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers 135 to 126. It was a great team effort overall, and I think each and every player today on the team played their part pretty well, except for the bench. We'll get into the bench here today, but we'll go over the box score, talking about the game overall, talking about the Pacers and the Cavs, and overall my thoughts on the game. So before we get into it, if I do sound sick, I am sick, obviously, so I'm just not going to have that much energy as I usually do in terms of recording videos, but we're here, we're grinding, obviously, we're grinding videos, so just quick heads up there. So we'll get into it right now. Starting off with Tyrese with 28 points and 9 assists with 3 rebounds and 2 steals on 10 to 19 from the field and 6 to 8 from 3. What I like to see here from Haliburton is his 9-to-1 ratio for assists and turnovers. I mean, he's been playing absolutely well, and looking at his last 10 games, he's been averaging 23 points and 8 assists with 51% from the field and 44% from 3. I mean, Haliburton, he's been absolutely amazing, and he's been shooting the ball pretty efficiently for a guy that's obviously going to be the cornerstone of the franchise. And, with guys like Buddy Hield, I mean, he's going to rack up a lot of assists because, Buddy Hield being a great three-point shooter and one of the best three-point shooters in the league, someone that can spot up, someone that can create his own shot. I mean, it's going to be pretty easy for Tyrese Haliburton to work the offense with Buddy Hield. And we'll get into Buddy Hield right now with 25 points and 3 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals, 10 to 14 from the field, 5 to 6 from 3. He literally could not miss at all. I mean, the first quarter, he shot a quick three-pointer right out the gate from the jump ball. And I think even in the fourth, he didn't even miss a three-pointer. So, Buddy Hield, I mean, he's probably the best fit alongside Tyrese Haliburton, which is pretty ironic because both of them, ended up here in the Kings package. So, I mean, it all works out. And Buddy Hield and Tyrese, they're here to stay. Especially Buddy. I mean, he's a good role player on this team, if not the best role player we've seen on this team so far this season. So, next, we got Miles Turner, 14 points and 12 rebounds with 3 assists and 6 blocks. Yes, 6 blocks, which is great to see, on 6 of 11 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. Great to see Miles Turner, throwing in the blocks there. I mean, 6 tonight, which is great to see, especially a team that has 2 7-footers in Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Turner, he played well, and the reason why Jarrett Allen actually had a pretty good game, I mean, if you look at his stats from this game, he had, he had 19 and 14. I mean, guys like Jalen Smith, Jalen Smith was running at the center, I want to say, off the bench, which isn't all too optimal. I mean, Smith, he's only 6'9" and 215 pounds. I don't know why Carlisle didn't play a guy like a Bitadze or an Isaiah Jackson today. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. We need a center off the bench that can work, or at least to grab rebounds and just protect the interior. So, I mean, Turner, he played well today. The backup center position is just pretty much, it needs to be filled essentially, especially at the trade deadline. So, it was a great game for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith, who I would argue has been the best player for this game too, 22 points and 2 rebounds with 1 assist on 7 of 10 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. Had an amazing poster against Jarrett Allen in the fourth, which was also great to see. I mean, he was really hyped after that. Nesmith has been a good addition, and in the starting lineup, we are running small with him, which is only the downside to running small ball, but it makes it easier for all the guys to get out and transition a lot more, which is how the Pacers usually play, because the pacing is a lot more faster whenever Tyrese is on the floor, and with guys like Nesmith running the floor, it makes it a lot easier for guys to get buckets in transition. So Nesmith had a great game today. Andrew Nembhard, 3 points and 3 rebounds and 4 assists. He's a guy that's not going to be scoring a lot, but on-ball defense today was actually pretty good on Darius Garland. Wasn't all, the amazing part of his play today, but, I mean, Nembhard is a guy that's going to be filling out the role essentially. So, for the bench, the only guy really to note is Benedict Mathurin with 23 points and 2 rebounds with 1 assist and a steal on 7 to 14 from the field and 1 3 from 3. Outside of that, there wasn't really anyone else. I mean, O'Shea Brissett had 7 points and 4 rebounds with 2 assists and a steal, but that's pretty much it. That's really the weakness for this team, is that they don't have a true backup point guard. I mean, McConnell had 7 points and 4 assists. A guy like an Emmanuel Quickley would be pretty cool for this team, which I might make a trade video about. They can get Emmanuel Quickley and Cam Reddish would be pretty interesting, but yeah, just to throw it out there. The bench is pretty weak. We need a backup center. I mean, Bitadze would have been good for this game. Isaiah Jackson over Jalen Smith or Brissett. But, I mean, the team played well overall. The starting 5 especially played pretty well. Defensively, we were great. on Donovan Mitchell, I mean, Mitchell still had a pretty good game, 28 points and 6 assists, but 10 to 25 from the field. Great to see that he shot pretty inefficiently. So, the Pacers, they're finally back on top here. I believe they are going to be 18 and 17 or 19 and 17 out of this game. Regardless, I mean, I think they're like 8th seed. Yeah, they're the 8th seed in the East. So hopefully they can get up there. Hopefully they can make some strides in the playoffs, because I think this team, whenever they're hot with games like this especially, they could be a team to watch out for. There's just a lot of holes they need to fix. For example, the backup center position, backup point guard position, some other things. I mean, Dorte was injured today. I think he got injured mid-game. So we're going to see what happens with this team. Hopefully we can see some moves on the trade deadline or before to help this team out more and go Pacers. That's the end. My name is Jason Empire. I'm out. Peace.